What is good, everybody? I'm back. This time I am bringing you another alien video. This has been requested loads of times, and I'm doing it. So this is the story of the Belgian UFO wave. This is highly documented, you can look it up, and this is how it went. The sightings began near Europe, Belgium, in the month of October 1989, or Eupen, Belgium, sorry. The sightings started to increase over time towards the west near Belgium, then to Mons, and then close to France. The UFO wave covered a large swath of area, pretty much a lot of Europe actually. There's a chart that I don't know if I'll be able to put it on here because copyright reasons, but it shows it. Military, police, civilian aircraft pilots, and even meteorology. Right? All those people had seen these UFOs. Many describe the objects as being black and triangular with lights on each of the verticals. So let me paint this picture in your mind here. That's gonna sound really stupid, but imagine a black Dorito flying in the sky, right? And there's a dot on each end. There'll be a picture up. That's the a Dorito chip is, you know, the closest resemblance here. Some also report that the crafts had strings of light on the sides. A few people, sorry. Oh shit, I messed it up. A few people also claim that the crafts were just as big as a football field. So if you guys remember, well, I haven't done this yet, but I have a video called the Arizona Lights. And the Arizona Lights, a lot of people regarded those as being big as football fields. The crafts were very high and had large windows. Another person reported that while the object was flying slowly directly overhead, one could not see the front part and the end at the same time because it was so big. Another similarity towards the Phoenix lights. You'll find throughout this whole story, a lot of this really does resemble the Phoenix lights. The crafts did not move fast. They would usually move at a very slow speed, and would many times simply hover rather than move. Though at some point in time, the crafts would move at a very high speed, moving from one point of the horizon to another point directly opposite in a matter of seconds. So at some times they're just cruising, and then at other times they're going really fast here. In 3 of the sightings, there was reports that the underside of the craft had heavy metal parts, crisscross effects, diamond-shaped work, tubular things here and there. So it just looks like a bunch of machinery underneath. Others reported that one of the triangle crafts, I have a picture for this one, constructing itself into a different shape, a circle to be particular with a circular light, which then let out a large amount of relatively small red objects, spreading out in nearly every direction. Now what could that be? Now the sci-fi part of me wants to say that those are like mini robots like in War of the Worlds or something like that, right? After watching it move away, these 2 officers that seen this notified 2 police officers that were in the area the rectangular craft was moving towards. After approximately 7 minutes, the craft was sighted by the officers and the policemen were able to see the underside of the craft. The policemen notified SOPEBS, Belgian Society for the Study of Space Phenomenon, about the craft, claiming that it was a triangularly shaped craft and that while the craft was moving they noticed a balancing movement as well as a dome on the top of the surface. Now here's where it gets good. F-16 jets attempt to intercept triangular crafts. Here we go. After a short amount of time, the Control Reporting Center requested for the it's in French, Wavre, Gendre, whatever, to send patrolmen to investigate the sighting of a triangular UFO. After roughly 10 minutes, another triangular craft had been spotted flying towards the original craft. Then at close to 23:30, the French nameplates again had established the authenticity of the sightings, so they discovered them to be real. Here we go here. After the F-16s were scrambled, the pilots made 9 attempts to intercept the objects. In 3 of the attempts, the objects were locked on by radar, however only for a short amount of time, as the objects managed to invade the radar lock-on by accelerating to great speeds, and in some cases faster than the speed of sound. I got something to say about this, but I'll say it after. When the first craft was locked on by radar, the object accelerated approximately 950 miles per hour from roughly 149 miles per hour to about 1,099 miles per hour. The object also descended nearly 3,937 feet in less than 2 seconds, descending from more than 8,858 feet to nearly 4,921 feet, then ascended nearly 11,000 feet before descending again to near surface height. Now I got something to say about this. People always say if aliens were here, they would need something way faster than the speed of light, which is nowhere near possible in the next hundreds of years for us, right? So that could explain it right there. That could explain it if this is real. If this is real. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the story. That's the Belgian UFO wave. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.